Check out this division problem. Might look a little complicated, actually really easy. I want you to notice something that your eyes should always go there. What are you dividing by? I'm dividing by 5x. That is a monomial. It is one term. This is going to be one of the more basic types of problems. So the first two problems we're going to do, which are the ones we encounter in this video, are the ones that are going to be a little more basic. I'm going to write a step that most of you will do in your head, but it's going to be the best way I know to explain this. So basically, 20x cubed minus 15x squared plus 5x, all divided by 5x. I'm going to divide everything by 5x. Now, I also could do this one a different way, and I'm not necessarily going to do that. Well, I might in a minute, because it might be explained different ways when you encounter different videos or different explanations. All right, so here's the best way I know to explain it. Since we're dividing the whole thing by 5x, why don't we divide each term individually by 5x? Because it's a monomial, we can do that. So we're going to have 20x cubed over 5x. So this term divided by the denominator, and then this term divided by, well, the denominator, so 15x squared over 5x, and then 5x divided by 5x. Okay, so let's just tackle each individual fraction separately. So we're going to have 20x cubed over 5x. Okay, well, 20 divided by 5 is 4. And x cubed divided by x, and if you want to get all technical about it, x cubed is this, and x is that. And if you're going to cancel out pairs, numerator and denominator, you do that, and you're left with x squared. So shortcut, 3 minus 1. Just saying. All right, 15x squared over 5x. 15 divided by 5 is 3. 2 minus 1 is, well, 1. And then we're going to have 5x divided by 5x. 5 divided by 5 is 1. X divided by x is 1. 1. Don't leave it blank. It is not 0. And that's what we have. And if you're like, oh, let's factor. They didn't ask you to do that. They asked you to divide. So I said I probably wouldn't do it the other way, but very quickly, it won't take but about 2 seconds. Let me show you something cool. We can do it a different way. We can divide a 5x out of each individual term by treating it like the GCF, because it is. And so we can divide 5x in the front here, and we'll say, well, that's 4x squared, and then minus 3x, and then plus 1. And then we have just taken this entire numerator and factored it using a GCF, excuse me, and we can cancel this 5x with that 5x. And it leaves us with an answer. Now, when you saw that, you were probably like, well, let's do that, and that's fine. But your process is going to be the same, regardless of how much you have to write. Your process is going to be the same, because this 4x squared minus 3x plus 1 popped up in both of those. So let's go to another example, written in purple, and written differently. This one's written horizontally, not vertically. So if it helps, you can, switch color. If it helps, you can write it the way the other one was written, because it's the same thing. And you can do it either way you want to. I'm going to do it both ways on this one as well, and this is the way that I like to explain it because it makes the most sense, but the other way does seem faster. There we go. So let's divide each individual fraction. Let's take care of each individual fraction. 12 divided by 6 is 2. X cubed divided by x squared is x. 24 divided by 6 is 4. It's negative 4. X squared divided by x squared is, well, 1. So it's gone. So this is my final answer right here. We're done. However, if you want to go the other route, you could. Let's switch to green. I'm going to factor out. Now, I could factor out a greatest common factor, which would actually be 12x squared, but I'm going to factor out a common factor of 6x squared, which is exactly the same process you just did here. It's going to look almost exactly the same. So 6 out of 12 divided by 6, I should say. It's 2, then x. And then 24 divided by 6 is 4, and then x squared divided by x. There we go. X squared divided by x squared is going to give me those. Those cancel, and I'm left with 2x minus 4. It's the same either way.